Hey, good morning. This is just some thoughts I'm going through. I hope y'all doing okay. Um, I've been really working hard on making changes in my life to get healthier, to get better. Um, and unfortunately, everything that I've been doing lately has not yielded the outcome I was looking for. Um, and I was really upset and disappointed this morning. 'Cause I'm like, man, you try and try, and sometimes it doesn't yield the fruit that you're expecting or you want at the given time, right? And because of it, I went out of my way to avoid my morning devotional time because I felt embarrassed to go before my father while whining over something so petty. The same creator, the same father who didn't see it robbery to allow me to keep breathing, allowed me to wake up to find out it's still not working how I want it to work yet, right? He's still in control. So, of course, eventually I went ahead and repented and went to my prayer closet and just told and was just as transparent as possible to let him know that I was avoiding you because I realized how petty it was, how anyway, because it was a real ugly uh, crying session and all that. And so I didn't want to go down that path again. But like on Sunday, the pastor talks about if we take the time to remember God's faithfulness, we can stand on his promises. We can trust and believe his promises. Uh, we can trust his promises. So I know that he's shown up for me before and he'll do it again. And the same with you. When those burning heart desires don't seem to come to fruition on your timeline, stop and remember his faithfulness. Remember how he came through for you back then. Remember how he came through for your grandma, your mama, your daddy. Remember how he came through for your sister when you were praying her through, when your brother, when he didn't know what to do. Remember how he came through for you, how he never left you nor forsake you, or forsook you, excuse me. And once we remember his faithfulness, we can trust and believe his promises. Um, so I was in my feelings, all of my thoughts, all these things just kept, I'm just like, God, where are you? Where are you? And he's like, I'm here. Like the Footprints poem is a very old one. Talks about how they're walking on the beach and there was two sets of footprints in the sand. And eventually, when they looked, they only saw one set of footprints. And they believed that they were alone, that God left them, that God left them. And then God responds and says, when you saw the one set of footprints, it was then I was carrying you. I was walking along you, but then I had to just carry you. Sometimes we go through things and we want to feel like we can do it on our own. We could whatever. And my colleagues laugh because sometimes I say, what? I ain't crying. I'm a thug. I'm the biggest crybaby there is. And I've been made to believe it's a horrible thing, that it's a weakness um, by some of the people that I loved the most and cherished dearest to my heart. All the while, it wasn't their intention was to tear me down instead of really build me up. Uh, so now I see it as a gift. So feel when I feel this way, I stop and take the time to take introspect. I pay attention to my surroundings because there's God is trying to tell me something. And as my discernment heightens back again, I'm seeing and hearing him clearly. And I'm saying the same thing to you. The enemy will send you distractions and let you sit in a wallowing place for something so petty, something so trivial. I guess petty is a tough word, but in the whole scheme of things, it is. Now, that doesn't mean that God doesn't care what you care about. He does. But when you are feeling that way, don't you allow his distractions to keep you there. That is when we must press forward towards the mark. That is when we need to seek God's face even closer because he wants to isolate you. Don't let him. Don't let him. Be careful what comes out of your mouth because that gives him the door. That gives him the hook he needs to distract you even further. Hmm? So we must combat it with God's words. So, long story short, when I eventually got to my devotion, let me just read it through you directly. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read the scripture that was highlighted, right? Because again, remember I said I was feeling like I'm tired of always trying my best to do things right and it's not coming to my fruition. Well, Daddy said, let me send you a word right quick that you're avoiding. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. It's conditional. We will reap that harvest if we don't give up. So, on this journey I've been going on, when I feel the sadness, when I feel the pain, I'm going to let it come out, right? Because I can't wallow in it. I can't allow that to stop me from moving forward so that way I can reap the harvest. I want you to reap the harvest. Don't get stuck in the dark places. Move forward. He loves you. He loves you. All right, y'all. That was just on my mind. I had to get it out there. So keep on smiling. You have purpose, and I want you to win in that purpose. Have a good day. Bye.